Some people fake it till they make it, but one Jamaican man did it so well, he got invited to dine with lords and ladies, all while barely having $1 in his pocket. This is the bizarre and brilliant story of Ferdinand Smith, a man who turned smooth talk into royal treatment. Ferdinand Smith was born in Jamaica around 1924, into modest surroundings. He wasn't wealthy, he wasn't titled, but he was sharply intelligent, quick-witted, and had the kind of charisma that could fill a room. Like thousands of other West Indians after World War II, Ferdinand boarded a ship to England as part of the Windrush generation, a wave of Caribbean immigrants who were invited to help rebuild Britain's post-war economy. But while many found jobs in factories, hospitals, or the London transport system, Ferdinand had other plans. He wasn't interested in cleaning streets in England or clocking in. He wanted to climb higher, and he had a crazy idea on how to do it. By impersonating royalty, he gave himself the name Prince Makanan, borrowing the name from a real member of the Ethiopian royal family, Prince Makanan Haile Selassie, son of the famous emperor. Smart choice. Most Brits had heard of Haile Selassie, but didn't know the whole family tree. Ferdinand looked the part. He dressed in sharp suits, spoke with a refined, vaguely foreign accent, and told stories of growing up in royal courts and escaping revolution in East Africa.
He said he was displaced during the Italian invasion of Ethiopia, and we all felt quite sorry for him. He seemed very regal.
People didn't question him. Why would they? He was well-mannered, intelligent, and made for excellent conversation over brandy and cigars. Soon, he was receiving invitations to charity galas, art shows, and embassy functions. He became a regular in circles of wealth and status. Women wanted to be seen with him. Men wanted to host him. Hotels upgraded him. Restaurants waived bills. And everyone treated him like visiting royalty. Ferdinand lived rent-free, moved from mansion to mansion under the guise of being between embassies, and was even engaged to a socialite who thought she was marrying into African nobility. She was a young, wealthy British debutante, the daughter of a minor noble family, whose parents were said to be thrilled at the idea of continental royal blood joining their lineage. But as with every good con, someone eventually asked the wrong question. A real Ethiopian diplomat heard about this Prince Makanan, and became suspicious. As Prince Makanan moved deeper into the inner circles of British high society, the air grew thinner, and the stakes got higher. The rooms got quieter, the questions got smarter. When he was just attending cocktail parties, no one asked him much. But once he began appearing at diplomatic functions and rubbing shoulders with real aristocrats, the illusion became harder to maintain. It was during a charity gala, one of those grand, chandelier-lit events with lords, diplomats, and foreign dignitaries in attendance, that someone finally said it aloud. He says he's Prince Makanan, but isn't that the name of the emperor's actual son? That single question echoed in the minds of those who had once only smiled and nodded. Suspicion took root. A discreet phone call was made from a government office in Whitehall to the Ethiopian embassy in London. From there, a telex, an early form of fax, was sent to Ethiopia. The message was simple. Please confirm identity of Prince Makanan currently residing in London, claims to be member of imperial family, hosted by British dignitaries. Urgent diplomatic inquiry. The reply came fast, blunt, and unmistakable. No such person exists within our royal family. We have no knowledge of this man. The denial was official and devastating. Within days, whispers became a chorus. Some of his closest supporters were mortified. Others were furious, not because he lied, but because they believed him so easily. During a lavish dinner, a note was passed quietly to the host. Mid-course, the host's face dropped. A toast was skipped, and Ferdinand, sensing the shift in the air, calmly dabbed his lips with a napkin and said, "I suppose the party's over, then?" He left quietly, no shouting, no arrest, just the sound of his shoes on marble as guests avoided eye contact. Back home in Jamaica, news of the fake prince made people laugh and cheer. Not because he fooled the British, but because he outplayed them, without violence, without theft, just brains, confidence, and flair. Ferdinand Smith ruled rooms full of royals, he showed the world that even if you come from nothing, confidence, real, unshakable confidence, can make you unforgettable. After being exposed, Smith disappeared from elite circles almost overnight. His invitations dried up. Hosts stopped calling. High society women who once clung to his arm quietly distanced themselves. He became a kind of phantom figure, remembered mostly in whispers and laughs. His engagement to the socialite quietly dissolved. No dramatic fallout was ever reported publicly, but society insiders knew. Some say the young woman was devastated. Others say she was quietly moved to the countryside to recover. Either way, her name never appeared in papers again, and Ferdinand disappeared just as quietly. Although not officially documented, oral accounts and regional folklore suggest he returned to Jamaica sometime in the late 1950s or early 1960s. Some believe he lived a quiet life in Kingston, occasionally regaling locals at bars with stories of London days. In Caribbean storytelling tradition, Ferdinand became a folk legend, the man from Jamaica who fooled the British without stealing a penny. Subscribe for more unbelievable true stories from the Caribbean and beyond. Drop a comment. Was Ferdinand a fraud or a genius? Thank you for watching today's video. Subscribe to Culture Reports. Like, share, and comment below. Click the notification bell.